hello. Hello. How is everyone? ¿Cómo están todos? I hope you guys came to the collaboration stream. How many of you guys are coming from the collab stream, huh? Hey, how's it going? Good to see all of you. Oh, hi, silly rat. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the cult. How many guys are here from the collab with Lucidius? That was so much fun, chat. He's great. We talked about history, and even I learned some history about Brazil. So guys, if you didn't go to the collab stream, well, you can always watch the VOD. You can always watch the VOD. Make sure to subscribe to Lucidius as well. He's amazing. Here, let me post the link for you guys. Let me post it. You might be wondering why I'm in my gremlin form, and my answer is why not? Why not? Okay, here's the collab stream. If you guys didn't catch the collab stream, go check it out after this stream. Let's see here. Freddy Guts, hi, how are you? Shalshik, how are you? Welcome. I was first. Epic, hi Sorrows. Read the receipts, freak you. Her intro is so tough. I'm glad you like my intro. I'm glad you like it. Like the art style used. Thank you. For my intro, that art was made by Macaroni. He is a fantastic artist. Please check them out on Twitter. Twitter and Instagram. Hi Maxwell, how are you? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hi Koyo Chucky's Warrior. Click Alice, thank you for the follow. Percy! Hello Percy, how are you? Welcome. Chat, you guys are gonna you guys are here for a what's the word? Momentous occasion. We're going to knight Percy. We're gonna knight them as a moderator. Percy, do you accept being knighted as a moderator on YouTube? Do you accept this role? Hola Chaaya, hola, ¿cómo estás, Koyoshaki? Hiya Chaaya, hey, hi dude, Booyah, how are you? Hiya Trimodam, welcome, hello, heyo, hi Barabas, ¿cómo estás? Hi Buttwords, hello Fanable, hello, how are you guys? Thank you for stopping by the stream, welcome. Okay, I should get out of my gremlin form. I'm gonna get out of my gremlin form. Okay, wait. Okay, now in my regular form. Also, Paper Chaaya, I come from YouTube notification. Yay! Thank you for having notifications on the tree modem. Yippee! I'm here from the collab. Hi, Buttwords! Thank you for stopping by. Hello. Yeah, this is the collab after party. I know that Lucidius, I know it's late for him over there in Brazil, so that's why it's funny because this is right now is usually the time I start stream because I'm in the Pacific time. So I thought, you know what, I could probably stream a little bit more after the collab and then just chill with chat, ask any other questions that you guys may have. And yeah, welcome to my room. This is my room in space. And I have my Cosmic Codex. Sometimes it's frozen. Dorby Doobie, hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Hello. The collab stream was fun. I'm glad you liked it. I had a lot of fun too. Thank you guys for coming by. Hello for the collab too. Yay, hello, Kawas Chilik. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hola, what's up, gang? Hi, Mayan. Hello, I'm so good. Yay! Yes, my English is terrible, but I will try. No worries. Thank you for trying. Remnant, hi, Jonathans. Hi, in Omega. So have you heard of No Evil? It's a series that's a fusion of indigenous mythology, mainly Aztec, and American literature and history set in late 19th century. I have not heard of it, but it sounds really cool. Okay, momentous occasion time. We're gonna knight Percy. Mercy, by order of the Cosmik Cult, you are now a moderator. Let's see. Okie dokie. Percy is now a moderator. Yeah! Percy, how does it feel to have such power? Quick Pokeballs! Oh! Oh god, wait, did you guys throw Pokeballs at me? If you guys did, hold on. Wait. Don't throw them yet. Don't throw them yet. Don't throw them yet. I need to get tits up. I need tits to launch really quickly, chat. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's launching. It's launching. Let's see here. Darby Doob, hello, welcome. Barabas, I missed the collab, but I was taken in by the videos. Rare to see someone speak fluent Nahuatl. Thank you. I will admit I do not speak fluent Nahuatl. I just had the help of a fluent Nahuatl speaker, by the name of Yowal Xochitl. She is a native speaker, and she helped me with the translation of my lore video, and she helped me with the pronunciation. And so all I did was follow her script and pronunciation and prayed and hoped that it came out okay. I should put up a blooper reel. I should put up a blooper reel of like me recording the Nahuatl because it's funny. It's so funny. I think there was a moment where I was just like, I can't do this. I was crying. Yippee skippy hooray. Hi, Hiwalyon. Oh, you've been watching for 5 consecutive streams. That is so cool. Thank you. I am so honored. Found you on my recommended channels here on Twitch. Love the look. Thank you. Thank you, Dorby Doobie. Thank you for stopping by. Always here for the chayote. Yeah, the chayote. Oh my, your model is very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for liking my model. Hola, I changed my username back to JT Wusky Fan. Wait, what did you change it to before? Now I'm curious. Feels good. What's his salary? His salary are 100,000 celery sticks. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Why you tickle me? What? Are you tickling me? Don't tickle me. If you tickle me, I might faint, and then you'll get sucked into a black hole. If you tickle me, I might have your fingers. They might become spaghetti. Hello, Chaaya. Hello, Chroma Bunnies. How are you? It's on the channel Betsy Lee, and it's by the creator of the same name. It's about a group of anthro spirits trying to stop a sleeping sickness from taking over the land. Ooh. Damn guinea pig maxing. Where am I a moderator at again? On YouTube. Sorry, chat. I'm drinking water. Nom, 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 nom. That's actually not a bad idea. That's a lot of celery sticks. Hi, Chaaya. How are you doing? I missed you. Hi, Adrian the Immortal. How are you? Welcome. Hi. Oh, ZCM. If you noticed that my voice got super close to the microphone, it's because I couldn't see your name. ZCM Captain Zero. Hi, welcome. How are you? I like that you have what seems to be a NASA badge on your Twitch. How do you get that? I want one. I want to be part of NASA, please. Did I tell you guys I applied to NASA like earlier in the year because I was like, I want to go to the space station. No, not the space station. The like where they launch the rockets. I was like, I want to go there. I make content. I want to make content about NASA. And then they're like, no, you can't. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. If y'all keep tickling her, she will turn into harem Chaaya. I'll become a gremlin again. Hola, Chaaya. Hola, Kot. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, nice. Yeah, I just came from food. Yummy. Yummy. What did you eat? Nebulolicity. Hi, Chaaya. Hi, hello. Hi, I'm gonna call you Nebi. Nebi, hello. Hi, Eriso. Hola, ¿cómo estás? If I have a time machine, I will do my part to obliterate all conquistadors on site to save Tenochtitlan. But then who will save everyone else from Tenochtitlan? Oh god. You know, I am curious what the world would have looked like if Tenochtitlan prevailed. Or if the conquistadores just never came. I am under the belief that Tenochtitlan would have failed anyways, because that's just how it is. That is just how it is. People or civilizations will crumble. They will rise and they will crumble. So I think Tenochtitlan was, you know, it would eventually fall, and then another empire would have risen. Maybe the Mistec, maybe the Tlaxcalans, who knows? Jumping into a black hole to look as a spaghetti for a creepypasta while smiling. Yummy, 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 yummy. A smiling spaghetti. At least you are happy. And if you are happy, that makes me happy. I don't feel bad for turning you into spaghetti. ¿Cuánto tiempo sin ver tus directos? Sí, Coats! Yay! Me da mucho gusto verte aquí de nuevo. Yeah, it's because last Friday I was at Off-Kai, and I have some cool stories to talk about Off-Kai. It was my first time at Off-Kai. I had a lot of fun. I saw my husband. Guys, I didn't tell you, but the reason why I went to Off-Kai, it wasn't because of like, oh, like, you know, all these like VTuber. Well, I did like seeing all the VTubers, but the tipping point for me, that was like, no, I have to go because I started to consider it in June, which was very late already because Off-Kai was in July. But the tipping point for me was Quetzalcoatl. Yep, it was Quetzalcoatl. And you may be asking, Quetzalcoatl? What does Quetzalcoatl have to do with Off-Kai? Well, let me tell you. Let me tell you about my Lord and Savior Quetzalcoatl right here. So, let's see here. So, I looked into where Off-Kai was gonna take place. I looked into where Off-Kai was gonna take place, and let me share a picture. Let me share a picture just so you guys have an idea of what I mean. You know what I mean? So Off-Kai took place in the San Jose McEnery Center. And I was looking around and thinking, okay, like what kind of hotels are we looking at? What kind of how far is it gonna be? How much do I have to travel? What are the accommodations? So there's San Jose McEnery, right? You guys see it? Wait, let me highlight it. One second. Here was Off-Kai. San Jose McEnery Convention Center, right? And I was like, cool. And then bum, Quetzalcoatl sculpture right across the street, right in the same block from Off-Kai? How does that even happen? How does that even happen, chat? And so I told myself, I have to see my husband. I have to see him. And so I went to Off-Kai because of Quetzalcoatl. If Tenochtitlan would have been like Japan. What? Tenochtitlan? The great old Nippon? If jumping into a black hole spaghetti, let's see. I think you had to assist the launch of Artemis 2 on Twitch. Oh, I see. That's so cool. Man, I want to assist Artemis. You were here presently listening in while I work on T&D stuff. Hi, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. They should have let you. Nebby is good. Yay! I know they should have let me there too. It was, I think it was to experience the launch of like another Artemis rocket or something. And you had to like, you know, film and make a bunch of content from it. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. And then they were like, no. And I was like, okay. Hola, Jose Julian. Hi, Silly Rat. Hello, how are you? Hola, Jonathan. If Tenochtitlan would have been like Japan, that was for watching the Artemis 2 mission. What? Ah! Oh no! It was that easy. If I would have known, I would have done it too. I actually met you at Offkai. You did? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Thank you for saying hello! Oh my gosh, that was definitely the highlight of Offkai, was being able to like just meet people. I was there walking around with my gremlin quets, and then just seeing people like, oh my gosh, is that Chaaya? Is that Chaaya? And I was like, yes, it is I. It is me, Chaaya, with my gremlin creature. Thank you for saying hi. I really appreciate that. Yay! Let's see. Is Magic Man hi? How are you? List of empires that have fallen. All of them. Exactly. And I'm kind of like shook because it's only a matter of time until ours fall too. Like, what the heck? Like, that's crazy. We'll see what happens. Even the American Empire shall fall. Such is the cycle of life. Such is the cycle of life. And honestly, I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful because whenever things get too big, yeah, it often results in some nasty stuff. Yayayis! Oh, nice. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo te fue en Offkai? Muy bien. Hola, Red Dragon. ¿Cómo estás? Sí, me fue muy bien. Conocí a muchas personas. Pude ir a varias sesiones. Y aprendí muchas cosas de parte de diferentes VTubers y diferentes personas que presentaron su conocimiento. I think it was a wonderful experience. Not only did I meet a lot of lovely people, and I was able to give people stickers and my card. I had a bunch of Kamazat stickers, and I was like, man, I want to just spread the Kamazat's propaganda. And I was able to give them to so many lovely people. Let's see. The very interesting thing to think about is the nation that succeeds Tenochtitlan in that scenario. Similar things happened to Chichen Itza without the Spanish showing up, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Like, I think it was only a matter of time until Tenochtitlan would, like, you know, internally implode. And then the power would go to someone else. I had my bets on the Mistec. I think the Mistec were like, they were in a pretty good position, man. So who knows, they probably would have had another 8th year Jaguar Claw 2.0 that would have conquered the Nawa people. Yo, Offkai Expo is not liable for any damages caused by extra-dimensional beings, god spirits, and deities of any kind. Yeah, if anyone got consumed in the void, I apologize. You'll never see them again. Because I don't make the rules here. I break them. Let's see here. Oh, hell yeah. Run to him. It's Destiny. Offkai Expo. Oh, wait. Cool. How does being a VTuber at Offkai work? Or you behind a screen or no? I was there in person. I was there in the flesh. What I did is I actually dressed up a bit as my VTuber self. So I had a, oh, I can show you guys a picture. It's not a face reveal. It's just what I posted on Twitter. It's just a little glimpse of myself on the Twitter. But I basically dressed up as much as I could as myself. Let's see here. That's me. So I did some shopping. I looked for clothing that kinda resembled Chaaya, vaguely. I had a red ribbon. I had my white blouse and a dark blue skirt, and then I have my purse, which is from Jalisco, Mexico. And then that's my gremlin quest. Oh, my little gremlin. You're not able to see my earrings, but I had some earrings that were like planet shaped. They had like stars and planets, so that was cool. That was my day 1 outfit. My day 2 outfit is similar. It's just a white shirt and a flower a flowery. Oh my gosh.
She's a cutie pie. Index pointing at the viewer emoji.
No you, Percy, you. But yeah, that's me. Oh, and that's me next to the debut factory booth. Guys, did you guys know I'm in a magazine? ¿Sabían que estoy en una revista, chat? Did you guys know I'm in a magazine? Isn't that cool? I'm gonna show you guys the magazine on Friday. But yeah, if you go to Debut Factory's website, you can order the magazine that I formed a part in, along with other VTubers, other beautiful, amazing VTubers. Please make sure to check them out. And also, I think the coolest thing here is that you get the chance to get an exclusive Quetz keychain. Look at that, it's Quetz. We have Quetz merch finally. So when you buy the magazine, you have the option to add this little Quetz keychain to your order, and he could be yours for the low price of $6. Quick Pokeball, no! So yeah, there's the Quetz keychain. Look, isn't he adorable? Isn't he cute? Oh, the precious baby. The precious baby. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Fuck Tenochtitlan. Critical support for the Tlaxcala People's Republic. I like Tenochtitlan. They were cool, man. They were cool, but yeah. Ow! It was only a matter of time they got beat up by another person. Because that is how they came to power. Because they beat up the person before them. And such is the cycle of life. You get beat up by someone, and then someone else beats up the person that beat you up, and then someone else beats up the person that beat up the person that beat you up, and then another person beats up the person that beat up the person that beat up you. I think he was sending you a message. Ah! Es el destino. Come on, we all know Chaaya's black hole takes people to the back rows. Also, the Mayan Guy Rio should be a night on Twitch, I think. Mayan Guy, do you accept becoming a knight here on Twitch? Do you accept? If he accepts, I will gladly knight you. Got an autograph of her. Oh, I tried to give everyone an autograph as much as I could, but I'm a baka, sometimes I forget. Also, I think I gave you a sticker. A sticker for me! Yes, and I definitely have it. I have it. Oh, thank you so much for the sticker. Este diseño de cada imperio que caiga eventualmente es el destino. Sí, es verdad. Hey, Chaaya, I had my job interview today. They said they didn't have anything for me yet, but here's hoping. Trade-in? Oh my goodness. Well, you put your best foot forward, and sometimes fate just has a way of putting the pieces in place. So keep doing your best. An opportunity will arise. Working on my first alternate history, Green Antarctica. This is some weird culture mixing. You've got the Selknam and Yagnis mixing with the Polynesian and Maori explorers. Oh, that sounds cool. Historical hijinks, sir. Welcome. How are you? Also, been enjoying my stepmother and stepsisters aren't wicked. It's basically Japanese Cinderella, but the family loves her and are over dramatic. It's really cute. Wait, that sounds cute. Is that is it a J drama? Like, you know, like K drama, but like J drama? I love J dramas and K dramas and C dramas. My bet is that the Purapecha would strike them once they got weak. Hi, Junie Beanie, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, the Purapecha were pretty crazy too. I agree. Like just casting casting bets on who is gonna beat up Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan neighbors kind of hated them and helped the Spanish because they were sick of getting raided for sacrifice. No, that's a misconception. No, they didn't really hate them. It's like they were opportunistic. Okay? So they were like, yeah, it sucks because Tenochtitlan, we have to pay taxes to Tenochtitlan. And who likes paying taxes, right? So, you know, people were like annoyed. So when an opportunity to be like, hey, if you help us, you don't have to pay taxes to Tenochtitlan anymore. You'll you'll be able to make Tenochtitlan pay taxes to you. Then people were like, I actually like that idea. Like, I don't want to pay freaking taxes. I want people to pay me taxes. And so that is why the native people allied with the Spaniards, because they were like, yeah, fuck taxes. So that's what happened. It's not about hatred. Oh my gosh, is that Dash Takamoto? Oh my goodness. Wait. Who rated me? Hold on. Did I miss the Oh, it's Tutu! Tutu! Hello, that's my wife. Chat, that's my wife, Tutu. How are you? Thank you, Percy, for giving Tutu a shout out. I appreciate it. How are you, my wife? What were you guys up to? Thank you for the raid. Hi. Dash Tekomoto. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're talking about Tenochtitlan and how people didn't actually like hate them, you know? It was more like they just didn't want to pay taxes. Me too, bro. Me too. Let's see here. Let's see. I cast 100 pancakes. 100 pancakes? Easy peasy. Make that 1,000 pancakes, and then maybe I'll consider it. John Lawyer, thank you for stopping by the stream. Quizás hasta Chacaltecas os hubiesen suplantado. Quizás. Stop! Qué linda. Gracias. I noticed the gremlin right away. Yes, the gremlin. Oh, you can't miss him. Partially immortal. The quest plushie is so much bigger than I thought. I know. He is big. He is a big creature. Did you know that he messed up my arm, bro? He messed up my arm. So right there, you see that I have him in my left arm. So not only did Quetzalcoatl take a blood sacrifice from me, and I'm not joking, chat, he took a blood sacrifice from me. I shed blood for this man. And it wasn't on purpose. So remember I mentioned the Quetzalcoatl statue? Wait, that's me. Remember I mentioned the Quetzalcoatl statue and how I went to Afkai because I wanted to see the Quetzalcoatl statue? Well, I was walking towards the Quetzalcoatl statue and I didn't realize that there was like a huge branch on the floor, and I ran into the branch and it cut me. It scratched my ankle and it drew blood. Like, even now I have 3 scratches on my ankle and they're completely red. So Quetzalcoatl claimed a blood sacrifice from me, and I was like, damn, Quetzalcoatl, I guess. And then towards the end of the day, from carrying gremlin quests, my arm, suddenly I felt it go numb. My entire forearm, it just felt numb and I couldn't feel anything. Like, let me show you. So you see my forearm, right? So it started hurting around here, and then like all of this here, completely numb, and a little bit of right here, my thumb was just completely numb. I could not feel my arm. I could move it, but I couldn't feel it. Like, if I touched my skin, it was like just completely gone. It was crazy. So Quetzalcoatl claimed my left arm. My love is me by me. Hi, thank you for the follow. Thank you. That's cute. Adorable maze moment. Dame ese maíz. Sorry, I saw the message on screen. Hi, Exiled Prince. How are you? All of you are wrong. The correct choice is Aslan Republic. Aslan Republic, yeah. That's actually like a pretty that's a pretty good name for like an apparel line. Like, guys, make sure to buy my Witty t-shirt from Aslan Republic. Yes, I do. You accept? Oh my goodness. Then it's time to make Mayan guy a mod. Wait, I think you already are a mod. Are you already a mod? Are you already a mod? Hello? Hello? Let's see. Okay. Ready, Mayan? Ready? Are you ready? You're going to become a mod. Dun 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 dun! And so we have a new warrior within our ranks. Mayan guy! You are now a mod. How was the plushie made? How was it made? So it was actually a gift. It was a gift from a friend. It was made with the company, I think it's called iDoodle. So they take drawings and they make them into plushies. Sorry. Drinking a little bit of water. Yeah, so it was a gift, and Quetzalcoatl Gremlin was custom made. I would like to make a plushie for you guys, like maybe for you guys to get your own plushie, but it'll take a lot of work, chat. It'll take a lot of work, but I do want to make that possible for you guys to have your own little plushie of Quetzy. Well, how about we make a compromise? The Federation of Free Nations on Turtle Island. Turtle Island? Cool. I mean, I like the name. Curly Difference! Hello, welcome! Welcome. Hey, Chaaya. How's it going? Bathed my dog. Had my job interview. They had nothing for me. Ganbatte. You got this. You got this. You just gotta wait for the opportunity at the right time. It'll happen. Trust. Hi, Bulletproof. Yo, how's it going? Just sent ya a list of 7th anniversaries to ease for you to pick. Also, I'll need to go to the dentist to fix pesky hole in my tooth this Thursday. No! I hope your dentist appointment goes well. I know this because I played Chiqua of Burbecha Europa Universalis 5 and won against Tenochtitlan. Raid, yeah! The cycle of empires is actually very prominent in the medieval Persian world, where the horse-riding nomads would conquer Persia, get complacent, and then getting conquered by other nomads. It reminds me of that Simpson meme where that one guy is kicking out someone from like the room, and then right behind them another person pops up. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Hi, Arc Rouge, or is it Rouge or Rogue? I don't know. Arc Rogue, hi, how are you? Honestly, Tlaxcala or the Irechequa Sansi would probably have taken the Triple Alliance place, I think. Yeah. That would have been so cool to see. Oh, poor Tenochtitlan. They were destined to fail, but that's okay. That's the case for like everything in this planet. We will die eventually. The way I see it is that the reality of the Spanish arrival in the region was more like some army of mercenaries just rolled in that cities that the cities tried taking advantage of. Exactly. They were like, oh, like we could use these guys. Unfortunately, the Spanish also did some tomfoolery. They did a lot of tomfoolery, and well, they ended up on top. And when they ended up on top, it was just devastating. Chat, they were just cruel. God of Gears. So what's new? Hi. I just got back from Afkai, and I was telling chat how I got scratched by a branch and essentially gave Quetzalcoatl a blood offering. Yes, at his statue in San Jose, and then he took my left arm, because I couldn't feel it for a few days. Now I could feel it a little bit. It's much better now. So at least I can say it's not permanent. He eventually gave my arm back. A little sleepy, but got lots of things to work on. Yay! With those hands, it looks more like you did some Kalima type shit. So what does it mean? So does that mean there wasn't a culture of generational hatred in Central America like there was in Europe, like the Germany and France? Not really. Maybe with Tlaxcala and the Mexica, maybe, because Tlaxcala was like, God damn these Mexica, like we're so freaking sick of them. But everyone else is just like, eh. It was just like, God damn it, we have to pay taxes. Eh. You have paid your tribute. Yeah. Let's see here. Yo, did you read what I just typed earlier? Sorry, I'm behind on chat. I'm behind the chat. I'm sorry. Yes, I did. ¿Acaso la serpiente emplumada es más poderoso que un hoyo negro? Bueno, por lo menos no te picó una abeja en el dedo. Sí, sí, sí. Pues no sé cómo le hizo el Quetzalcóatl, pero pues en este caso sí, me ganó chat. I wonder what's the dental care in ancient America is like. Oh, it was actually pretty nice, actually. The Mayan people they would make grills, right, on the teeth. And then when I went to Yucatan, the tour guide, he explained how there was this herb that served as like a natural anesthetic. So if they needed to remove a tooth that was no good, they would use that herb and just kind of like sink it into the gums, and then they would just extract the tooth. Yeah, it was pretty cool. They had their methods. Also the indigenous people, well, at least in terms of the Mexica, and this the Tlaxcalteca, like in general, they were very clean people. They valued hygiene a lot. So if you had stinky breath, it's like, bro, what the heck are you freaking doing? Sad Bunny Art, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And then if I missed a subscriber, I apologize. Sometimes it's hard for me to see the notifications. If I don't catch them while they're on screen, then they disappear into the void. But if you subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yo, hello YouTube. I'll go bless you with your channel over there. Now finally catching your stream here. Thank you, Ornith. Thank you so much for stopping by this stream. I appreciate it. I wonder what's the dental care. Hey everyone, what did I miss? Oh, we're just chatting. We're just chatting. Quetzalcoatl is in no evil as an albino snake boy with anxiety issues and is nicknamed Corn for his love of the plant. Oh, I could see that. I wonder why he's anxious though. And I wonder what the reason for the albinism is. I have some ideas as to why they were like, oh, he's albino. Because commonly, Topiltzin Quetzalcoatl, who is not the god Quetzalcoatl, but instead a human representative of Quetzalcoatl, he was portrayed or theorized to be white, but that is just colonial revisionism. So I think they took that aspect into the albino thing. Those are my first thoughts on what you just described. Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot. Like Quetzalcoatl is just portrayed as white, and it's like he's not though. he's not. I'm curious what the historical or the story significance is in making him albino. Tooth pain, yeah, I get ya. I got root canal. Nerve pain is horrible, no doubt. For sure. Pretty good, actually. I know Mexicans had actual dentist professionals. I also remember reading that the Spaniards actually preferred indigenous medicine over the European medicine because they were like, what the heck? Like, what do you mean you want to drain my blood out? Meanwhile, the native people were like, oh no, oh you got hemorrhoids, we got an herb for that. Oh, you got tummy cramps, oh we got the tea for you, bro. So yeah, they had some good remedies, y'all. I be doodling my shit, drawing me some sick notepads. Ooh, nice. That would be so cool to see Chaaya describing a violent overthrowing of an empire. I'm a black hole. I see planets get destroyed. I see stars getting torn to pieces. That's just normal. It's just a normal occurrence, okay? Another important advantage of the Spanish was the viruela. Oh yeah, ew, that's because they were so stinky. They were so stinky. They were immune to these diseases because they had the diseases in the first place. As for the native people, they were very hygienic and they were like, ew, disease? No. Don't do that. Along with other Aztec figures like Chalchiutlicue as a tomboy basilisk lizard spirit nicknamed Calamity. Chalchiutlicue as a tomboy basilisk lizard spirit nicknamed Calamity. I'm also curious about why they chose Chalchiutlicue as the tomboy basilisk lizard. Because there's another god by the name of Stipactli, who is literally a basilisk lizard that can be considered a calamity. And then Tlaloc, Calamity's dead predecessor, Xipetotec as a raven warrioress named Martyr. Interesting indeed. Interesting indeed. Hello from Purepecha. Hola Sarah, how are you? Welcome! The trio of Ixiltion, Xochiquetzal, and Xochipili as the monkey triplets. Oh, they're so cute. Bakaneko, how are you? Welcome! Welcome. ¿Cómo estás, Chaaya? Muy bien, todo muy bien aquí. We just had a collab earlier today. A collab with Lucidius Vtuber, and it was a lot of fun, like sharing with this chat about Aztec history. Oh, time to ask an age-old question I give to every Latino VTuber. Es ¿son Reebok o son Nike? ¿Son Reebok o son Nike? Será este, brother. Será este. I love that. Okay, Bittersweet Dreams, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. My answer is Nike. I like Nike. Let's see. A special herb as natural anesthetic. At least it beats getting injected 3 times. I don't like being poked by needles. Me neither. I didn't like needles. Los mexicas se bañaban diario si podían, y creo que la costumbre de barrer la calle viene desde ahí. Sí. Esos son los costumbres mexicas. Y bueno, eran muy limpios. They were so clean, and I like that. I really like that. How long are we chatting for today? It's currently 3 a.m. here, and I wonder if it will go till I see the sunrise. Well, I have been live since 4 o'clock, so that is about 1, 2. I've been live for maybe like almost 2 hours, so we might chill for an hour at least maybe, or at most an hour at most, not at least. But we'll stick around. I don't think stream will be too long, just because I have been streaming for the past hour plus or so. 2 hours now. Let's see. Oh yeah, European medicine was terrible for the most of the Middle Ages because of religious superstition and because Aristotle was a hack. Yeah, fuck Aristotle. Just kidding. There's a difference between a dental appointment and acupuncture. Me pregunto cuánta información perdieron los españoles luego de salir de la Edad Oscura. Todo parecía Mad Max allá. Ay, pues quién sabe, pues nunca vamos a poder averiguarlo porque pues se perdió. That's the scary part. We're like, man, how much knowledge was lost? Like, do we even have an idea? And it's like, we don't, because like that's the whole point. It's lost. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like why? Cruel world. And let's see here. Hey everyone, how are you, amigos? I apologize in advance for my English is terrible. No worries, Angel Gabriel. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? The Spanish embraced Christianity during their conquest. Maybe the idea of a white state comes from Christian mythology somewhere. The Spanish embraced Christianity during their conquests. You mean the natives? Embraced is embraced kind of gives you the idea that they were like really happy, to be like, oh cool, like we've just been saved. For the most part, when the natives were introduced to Christianity, it was more of like, what the fuck? That's kind of what was going on. They were like, what? This doesn't really make sense to us. But okay, sure. We'll take it, Buster, because like, you know, we don't want to die. You guys have a knife at our throats, and you guys are telling us that if we don't comply, then you will kill us. So yeah, I guess we'll just comply a little bit. But oh, you know how I see it as well? It's like they were like, oh yeah, so like Jesus is gonna save you and everything. And they're like, yeah, sure, okay, we're just gonna take our god, our indigenous god, and then we're just gonna slap the name Jesus on him for a moment, and then we're just gonna gaslight you guys into thinking that we're worshiping these saints, but we're actually worshiping our gods in secret. So that's kind of what happened. So that's why I hesitate to say like the indigenous people embraced Christianity. Not really. It was more like, pues ya que. Pues ya que, whatever. Of course, you know, it's not like all of them had the same sentiment. There are some that, yeah, they were like, you know what, I actually vibe with this, and that is okay. That's fine. But I wouldn't say that was the case for all of them. Let's see here. ¿Acaso vio un tapir o le gustan los ocelotes o gato margais? Son dos gatos diferentes. Bueno, a mí me gustan los gatos. Sí me gustan los ocelotes. No he visto el tapir ni el margay. I asked this a few streams ago, but I left early, so I didn't know if it was answered. Anyway, if someone had twins, would they have the same names, or would it depend on which one was? They would just have the same names. They would have the same names, and then they'd probably just get a different, like, bestowed name. Cause, yeah, like, you could have the same name, but then your secondary name was different, so there could be 2 8-years, but one of them would be named Jaguar Claw, and the other one would be named, like, Bloody Jaguar, for example. Hi, Pandemonium! How are you? Welcome! No FGO Summer. What? Be honest, who did you support during the World Cup? I was supporting Mexico, of course. I was supporting Mexico. But then Mexico lost, and then I was like, well, I guess Norway. Norway was my second guess, or my second country that I would support. And then after that, I was like, as long as Argentina doesn't win, whoever beats up Argentina. And I guess it was Spain. And so it's like, I guess. I guess. Es a funny moment from Dominican radio station. A caller asked for the song that goes, Esa sonriba cosonaica, and the DJ correctly guessed this is the rhythm of the night. Yeah, I love that so much. Bueno, me tengo que ir. Buenas tardes, noches a todos. Gracias, God of Fears. Thank you. Yeah, going well, Angel, and yourself. Chaaya, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Hola, Diego Mos, ¿cómo estás? Esa es una interpretación moderna de esa época inventada por los llamados ilustrados solo para venderse como más civilizados. Sí, no creo que la serpiente blanca provino de la China. Sí, la serpiente blanca, sí, se ve más en China, en culturas asiáticas. Yeah, the white snake is seen more in Asian cultures. Not so much in the Americas. I don't think so. It's mostly like the green snake, feathered snake, obsidian snake. Hey, try this new religion. No, try it. They were just like, God, like, we're just gonna do it so they, like leave us alone. Hola, Consuelo Sol, how are you? Chaaya, hi, how are you? Hello. Let's see. Toda esa tecnología que se pudieron intercambiar con romanos en lugar de los españoles. Oh. The Aztecs were notoriously hard to convert, with Anahuac being described as a barren land for Christianity where nothing grows. I did tell you guys how Huitzilopochtli kind of got integrated with baby Jesus, so like I think that's so funny. Huitzilopochtli's birth and celebration takes place around Christmas time, and so the Christians were like, oh, actually, you guys are celebrating baby Jesus. And then the Aztec were like, what? Like, no, that's Huitzilopochtli. And they're like, but no, baby Jesus. And they're like, so you leave us alone. We're just gonna pretend that we're worshiping baby Jesus, but like behind the statues they would put Huitzilopochtli. Meet Semoa no Yolo cut the live. Hi Alicia, how are you? Welcome. Welcome. Let's see, the Mayans were being so hesitant to Christianity that their codices were burnt by Diego de Landa in order to erase their religion. Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, and it's like that's why people say like, oh, you know, they embraced Christianity because they liked it more than their own religion. It's like, no, they were just kind of gaslit or forced into it. Yeah, she's a cat person. Rápido la... No, no Pokébolas, no. Muy bien, lo siento, mi español no tan bueno todavía. Está bien, no te preocupes. El mío también, lo estoy practicando. Christians believe in Jesus so we can save you. Pagans, save me from what? Christians from what we're going to do to you if you don't believe in Jesus. No! But sadly it happened more often than you think. Conquistadores be like, our God loves all. Now convert or burn at the stake, you pagans, points gun. Yeah, that's so sad. And you know, like, Christianity was not supposed to be like that. Like, so it's sad that it got a bad name because of people like that. Argentina was my second choice, but they dropped the ball. Yeah, by the end, no one liked Argentina. I was like, you know, what's the word? Neutral. I was neutral towards Argentina until I saw the Egypt game. That was bad. That was really bad. I felt very gross watching how Argentina would like bully the Egyptians. They would basically like push them around, and then they like stole Egypt's goal, and it was just really gross. And after that game, I was like, you know what, they're scummy. I don't want to see them win. So yeah, I'm glad they lost. Argentina's goalie was kicking ass at least. I heard he was deflecting most of those shots with the broken finger. Oh no, pobrecito. Meanwhile, I remember in the final showdown, the Spanish goalkeeper was just like, well, I guess I just stand here. I was shown what you drew and apparently warned about being shown to me. Wait, what? What? I was shown what you drew and apparently warned about being shown to me. Wait, you saw what I drew? Yeah, yes, I did. Look, I was like, because I was like, you know what? This person like is a Shochi fan. So okay, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a story. Story time. So I was at Offkai, and I was carrying around my gremlin quets. This was me with my gremlin quets, and at the end of day 2, I go to the Yabai market, which is essentially where they sell all the hentai, like all the good stuff. And I was like, hell yeah, I want to see the good stuff. So I'm walking around Yabai market, and then someone walks up to me, and they're like, "Are you Chaaya?" And I was like, "Oh, like yeah, that's me. Like hello." And like I was like greeting them and stuff, and then the person was like, "Oh, like I'm one of Shochi's fans." And then I saw her shirt had like Shochi Pili on it and stuff, and I saw she had like a bunch of cute buttons, and I was like, oh my goodness, like that is so beautiful. And so she was like, can you sign my booklet? And I was like, yeah, of course I'll sign your booklet. And so like in my mind I was like, well, this person is a huge Shochi fan, so like since I designed a Maku, I was like, I asked her like, hey, do you want me to draw Maku or do you want me to draw Gremlin Quest? And then she was like, oh, you know, you could draw like whatever you want. And I was like, like I was like, you're a huge Shochi fan. Like I could see the like from the shirt, so I was like, I'm gonna draw Maku. I'm gonna draw Maku, and so I drew Maku. And I also drew Gremlin Quets, but I drew Gremlin Quets like more simplified. So when I draw Gremlin Quets simplified, I don't do his headdress. I just do like, I'm gonna draw him right here. I just do like his face, you know, with the little cat mouth and his hair like that. So that's how I drew Gremlin Quest. But I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna draw Maku for this person. And yeah, that was cool. And that's the story. That's the story. I was kind of scared because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna draw Maku, but then I kind of forgot for a second. I was like, wait, crap, like, do I know how to draw Maku? Because it's been a while. It's been a while since I've drawn Maku. I drew him, like, let's see, when was it? And here, so you guys know how Maku looks like, I will show you. I will show you Maku. Where is he? Where is Mako? Mako! This is a commission I did for Shochipili VTuber. He was like, hey Chaaya, like can you make a Shochipili altar? And I was like, say no more. Say no more, I got you. So that's Maku. That's Maku. It was an honor to design him. And like some of these concepts were from Shochi himself. He was like, I want something like with the patoli board, and I want something with the maguey flowers. And I was like, I got you, bro. I got you. I know exactly how to incorporate these things. My husband is your husband. Happy marriage. Happy marriage. Congratulations. Welcome, mi amor. Yes, so I think I was able to draw him somewhat faithful. I will admit, like on the spot I was like, crap, like I kind of forgot some of the elements, but I was like, okay, like I just saw him, like he has like the crown and the little tassels on top, so I was like, okay, we will make this work. We will make this work. Hey Chaaya, are you going to be streaming again this week? Unfortunately, I can't find your stream schedule. Oh, yes, I will. I will be streaming on Friday. I usually stream on Mondays and Fridays. So this Friday, we're going to be taking a look at the, let's see, the Debut Factory zine. So guys, did you know I'm in a magazine? So Debut Factory, they are selling V Rising Volume 5, featuring various VTubers, yours truly included. And if you order, you can also, oh wait, that's the wrong picture. Where, that's my husband. Since we were talking about husbands, this is my husband. That's my husband. Hi, husband. This is my husband. Mwah. Mwah. This is my husband. His name is Ton618. Cutie pie. Ah! Okay, I'm a lurk, besitos. Yes, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, this is my husband. His name is Ton618, the biggest black hole in the universe. Wait, where is... Oh yeah, if you guys order the magazine, you guys can have a special Quetz add-on. So you guys can add on your Quetz keychain. Exclusive. So yeah, crap, I forgot to put the link. I was like, I'm gonna grab the link right now. Okay. So on Friday, we're gonna be checking out the magazine. And if you want to pre-order it, that's the link. It's so pretty. We're gonna be looking at the zine on Friday. So, it'll be cool. Hey, tu inglés está bien. Oh, I'm realizing my English is worse than I remember. Your English is fine. It's beautiful. Horny bonk to Chaaya. To be honest, talking about the fate of the Aztecs is a two-edged sword. Excuse me. They got karma for treating their neighbors as less than dirt, but also they actually did not. They did not treat their neighbors less than dirt. They actually treated their neighbors pretty well. I think the only downside was just paying taxes. Who likes paying taxes, you know? But no, the Aztec, they were actually pretty hands off in the way they would rule other people, which is pretty nice, I'd say. The most city-states that were conquered by them maintained their relative independence. They had their autonomy, it's just that they had to pay taxes. So like, if they did not pay up with their 40 fancy cloaks and their piles of obsidian and a stack of feathers, if they did not pay up, they would get clapped. Then they would face troubles. But if they just, you know, kept up with their tributes, then it was okay. It was okay. There was actually a few of the conquered peoples within the Aztec Empire that they stayed pretty faithful to the Aztec. So yeah, I don't think the Aztec treated their subjects terribly. They did not. That's a common misconception revolving the conquest. The conquest was just a result of opportunity. That's like, hey, I don't want to pay my taxes, so I'm gonna team up with this guy so I can beat up the guy that keeps asking for taxes. And then from there, things got out of hand. Yeah, they got karma for treating labor visitor. That's not really true. They acted more like a mafia. It was either submit or pay, but if you accepted the conquest, literally nothing changed for you except now you have to pay yearly tribute, and now you get access to a thriving trading network and get protections. Exactly, Mayan guy, you put it lovely as well. Thank you so much for elaborating. The Haudonsane are in my area, so I'd be rooting for them hard. Ooh, nice. Dilo por ti, me está fallando en entenderla. Oh no, es que a veces yo hablo muy rápido. Disculpen. I was confused about the name V Rising because I like to play a vampire game by the same. LOL. Did not know that. Thank you for enlightening me on that. Yeah, absolute maze. Apologies. No worries. That's why we're here. We're here to learn. And oh my goodness, is that Lucidius VTuber? Hello, how are you? Welcome. Let me give you a shout out. I don't know if the shout out will work because let's see here. There it is. Yes, it worked. Yeah, guys, make sure to check out Lucidius's channel. We collabed earlier today and we had a very lovely conversation about our VTuber lores, our inspirations, and also we took a look at various games and their depictions of pre-Hispanic cultures, either be the Mayan, the Aztec, or even the indigenous people from Brazil. So that was really cool. I actually learned a lot from you, Lucidius, in terms of Brazilian history and the indigenous people that inhabit the area. So thank you so much for sharing, and it was an honor to collaborate with you. Let's see, perdón, me lleva por cómo escribías, por la cual está bien. ¿De qué me perdí? De Navidad. Navidad, este Navidad pasado, celebramos Panquetzalistli, celebramos el nacimiento de Huitzilopochtli. So this past Christmas, we did not celebrate Christmas, we actually celebrated Panquetzalistli. And it's essentially like Christmas, but like Aztec Christmas. We celebrated the birth of Huitzilopochtli, the little baby Huitzilopochtli. That's what I mean when Huitzilopochtli and baby Jesus kind of got fused together, which is fun. Nobody likes paying taxes. Why talk English? Porque sí. Senpai. También puedo hablar poquito en español, pero la mayoría de este directo estará en inglés. Policy Mancer, thank you for the follow. Welcome. The Aztecs didn't have an empire. They were more like a glorified extortion racket. The Purepecha actually incorporated the conquered peoples. That's so cool. See, you guys keep making me interested in the Purepecha. Board guitar player, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. ¿Cómo están todos? Muy bien. With that said, I actually feel really bad them Aztecs. Yeah, I mean, of course, I just feel bad for like how I don't want to like pity indigenous people. I think that's the wrong word. What hurts me the most is the destruction of culture and knowledge. That to me, I think, was just horrible. Like that dies with the people. So of course, you know, I value the life of the people and all the people that were lost, but along with those people, you lose the beauty of the culture, the history, the knowledge. So I think that is also just very devastating. So that's what I feel terrible about. Doing all right, Angel, and yourself? Talking about husbands, my waifu girlfriend is sleeping next to me right now. Everyone wish her nice dreams. Nice dream, Adrian's girlfriend. Nice dreams to you. I hope I don't wake her up. There are bats flying overhead. I could see them in the trees. Cool. Just don't get bitten by them. It could be very dangerous. Will there be a playlist for historical live streams / vids? Yes, I do have a playlist on my YouTube channel of the edited videos. And what I could start doing is linking the original VOD, like the original live stream. Because sometimes we go on tangents and we talk a bit more about the history, and that stuff I'm like, well, it seems too off topic to include in the final video. So I could try linking the original VODs. Aztecs, nice empire you've got there. Shame if something were to happen to it. Ah, the Aztec. I love the Aztec. Vtuber brasileiro muito legal. Bom. Yay! Interestingly, almost every culture seems to celebrate the winter solstice. Guess that's another human constant next to the sharp sticks and fried dough. Sharp sticks and fried dough. Delicious. Mourn. Oh, that's a good word, Percy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's a very good way to put it. Yes, I mourn the Aztecs. Nice dreams. Aztec, let's be friends. Let's be friends. Also, for the YouTube vids, can we add a list of resources used in vids if we can? Add list of resources used in vids if we can. Yes, yes. You know, so, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, and that you will know, but I have a Patreon, and I was like, trying to think, like, what people want in terms of, like, perks, and I was like, well, maybe the history presentations and additional readings can be Patreon exclusives, but then I'm thinking of, like, maybe having them on Patreon, but as free, like, they're just free, like, access. So that's what I was thinking as well, because YouTube can get a little weird when you have a lot of links in it. So I'm thinking, like, maybe I could just do them as Patreon and not have them exclusive, but just have them as, like, free articles. Free access can be good. Yeah, because I was like, man, like, I don't want to gatekeep. I don't want to, like, paywall more information, but then, like, I also want to have good perks for people on Patreon. But I feel like also people are really liking the extra lore that I'm putting on there. So I want to like I want to just see what works best. Do not put behind paywall what you want to promote and spread. Like, what I paywalled was just the presentation itself, which is, you guys could see it on the video too. And I guess there are some additional, like, articles. So yeah, I'm thinking of changing that. I hear you guys. I was also like, I don't know if I should put it there. So I will change that. I will put it into the free section. So it'll be on Patreon, but it's free. You guys could just go there. It's free to access. Si mal no recuerdo, uno de los últimos emperadores aztecas dio un discurso sermón a la población de que destruyeron todo, que padres y madres sean lo que mantengan la cultura viva. El sol renacerá. Sí, siempre. Chaaya, hi Tabby Nekoman. True, yeah, indeed, what you just said applies to the Inuit peoples of the deep north of the Americas, so I hear. Y lo dijo haciendo que la población peleara hasta la muerte mientras él escapaba con su familia. Claro. That's what I like about, I like to see the resilience of the indigenous people. Like, even to this day, they, conserve their practices, their traditions, their language, and I think that's beautiful. You can always make content available to Patreons like 1 month in advance, and then it gets released to public. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys prefer. I think for the extra readings, I will make them into free, like free access. They'll just be like, you know, part of the Patreon free tier. But I do want to have extra goodies for the patrons. So usually that's like more in-depth lore. My more in-depth lore, like about Tachi and Ton and Jaguar Claw. So that has like more of like my development journal kind of content. And then sneak peeks of upcoming projects. I feel like the variety of monsters within Inuit lore has something to do with it. A nice Patreon reward could be postcard once a year saying that you for being a patron. I had that with another creator and I was really nice surprised the first time since I usually just get bills in the mail. That is so sweet. Wait, I love that. I'm gonna write that down right now. That would be really cool. I actually got a suggestion about merch as well. So I will consider that. I just have to make sure that I don't die. That I don't die with the merch. But we'll see. I'm taking suggestions for sure though. The yearly postcard sounds lovely. Yearly postcard. Meanwhile, the Pueblo people just chilling in towns. They built literally into the sides of mountains. Oh yeah, that's so cool. The people of Monte Alban, the Zapotec, they also did that. And it was really nice how they just like carved the mountain and made it in like just integrated it seamlessly into the city. Meanwhile, the Pueblo people just chilling in towns they built literally to size mountains. Time gating content is a good go. Look to the Patreon as a way for people to show support. Yeah, I agree. And the 4th Aztec Emperor Xochitl ordered the burning of codices that did not align with his narrative of chosen people. Xochitl? I think maybe, I don't know if this is from the like a book, but the 4th Aztec Emperor that ordered the burning of the codices is Itzcoatl. That's Itzcoatl. And he's my favorite, bro. He's my favorite. Mexica Tlatoani. Hello. I know he's problematic, but I love him. I know he is problematic, chat. I know that he burned codices. He burned mine as well. He burned mine. Look. That's him. That's him. He burned me. He burned my codices. How dare he? But I still love him. I still love Itzcoatl because he's just so cool. Look at him. Oh, Emperor Itzcoatl. Emperor Itzcoatl. He's so hot. Let's see here. Sorry, I only meant about the intensified social life when the winter hits hardest. I have no idea about the monster parts, lol. Uf, that too, propaganda y manejo de información donde quería se cuequen habas? I'm surprised that no one has mixed Pueblo culture and classic fantasy dwarfs yet. It seems like such a natural fit. Oh yeah, and also like the, well actually my mom has a story like that. My mom. See, I wish I could have her tell the story, but I'll try to tell the story as she told me it. So basically, my mom told me of a story that there was a little kid and his dad, he would work in the fields. And usually the mom, she would have his lunch ready for him to take into the fields, or sometimes she would go with the kid to deliver the lunch to the father at the fields. But I think one day, the mom, she wasn't able to prepare the lunch in time, and she was like, "Oh man, my little kid, like, can you go deliver this lunch to your dad?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's fine." And so the little kid, he ventured out into the field, and I mean, I don't think it was like super duper far, but he ventured out into the field to give his dad his lunch. And he said that, like, on the way there, these little like dwarfs, like little tiny little creatures, but they're like people, right? They're like little tiny people, almost like as if they were Smurfs. They started to like follow him. They're like, hey, like, follow us, like, come on, we want to show you our house. And the little kid was like, what? Like, you guys have a little house? And so the kid followed the little people, and he said that he would see them like walking on they would climb the mazorcas. I don't know what they're called in English, but like the ears of corn, like they would climb that. And so the little kid said that he would see, they would just climb on the mazorcas and they would like jump off of them. And then he said that those little people led him to what seemed to be like it was like a river. And then they were like, come on, like, get in the water, like, and come into our house. And then the kid was like, well, I can't, I want to play with you guys, but my dad's hungry, so I have to take this lunch to my dad. They're like, no, come on, like, please, like, just come with us. And then the kid was like, no, like, I'll be back, I promise, I'll be back. And so the kid, he left, and he went to deliver the food to his dad. And he told his dad everything. He was like, Papa, like, I saw these little people, and they were so cute. They were tiny, and they had their little shoes, they had their little capes, and like, and they were really cute, and they said that they wanted to play with me. And then the dad was like, what? Like, what do you mean? And so he's like, oh, like, and the kid was like, please, like, I want to show you where they were. And so the dad followed the kid, and yeah, it was like by the river. And then like the kid was like, yeah, and like they went into these little holes here by the river. And the dad was like, oh, and he's like, well, that's wonderful, son, but don't go anywhere with anyone. If you're by yourself, always be with your parents. And I asked my mom, and I was like, do these creatures appear anywhere else? And you know what my mom said? She was like, they always appear by the water, because they like water. And in my mind, I was like, bro, those are the Tlaloques. Those are legit the Tlaloques. So if you guys don't know, in Mesoamerican history, or in the religion, there is the god Tlaloc, and he is the god of rain. And common sacrificial victims for him were in particular children. And he had little helpers known as the Tlaloque, and they notoriously inhabited areas of water, so where there were like rivers, caves, anywhere. So that is where they would usually inhabit, and they were kind of like tricksters. They were little they were tricksters, they were kind of silly. And yeah, like you could find them around the water, and it was spooky because they could actually lead you astray. So when my mom told me that, she was just telling me a story, but in my mind, I started connecting the dots, and I was like, whoa, those are the Tlaloque. Legit the Tlaloque. So yeah, that was a little bit of story time. We stand a problematic king. Hi, Planet Earth, how are you? He burned my codices and he was base, so it's fine. Shit, Pueblo plus dwarves is such a good idea. I need to write that down. I've been looking for a place for dwarves in my setting. I like Ashayaka and Awitsol. They're cool. They're cool too. If I was wrong, it was Eat Squat. My mistake. Sorry. No worries. No worries. No worries. Eat Squat is fantastic. I love him. Have you started collabs with other historians, and if so, do you think you should have a separate playlist for them? So my collab with Lucidius VTuber was like my first ever collab, I think. That was history focused. So another person I'd like to have a collab with, I believe she also dives into history. Her name is Hara Soul. I just get too shy sometimes to reach out, and I'm like, oh man, like, what if she just like is like, what the heck, who are you? Like, I don't know. That's just like my brain worms. I know she's a wonderful person. I know she's very kind, but there's always like brain worms that are like, why would she want to collab with you? And that goes with like everyone, really. That goes with like a lot of like other creators. I'm like, oh, like I want to reach out, but then it's like, but what if? But I will be brave. I will be brave. I'd love to collab with other history VTubers or creators in general. It doesn't have to be a VTuber either. But I'm happy to do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. And let's see, the helpers of the Rainmakers are based AF. I love them, they're so cute. That's the thing, the Yauki, according to legend, were long-lived dwarves, but when the Spaniards appeared, the converts to their way of life became humans, the rest became flora and fauna. Wow, Small needs to be hydrated. What did the codices say about the gnomes? Gnomes? Well, they weren't called gnomes, they were the Tlaloque. And they were, I was gonna say God's little helpers. They were Tlaloc's little helpers. I drew a few Tlaloque for de Octubre. Let me show you guys the Tlaloque. Let's see here. This is kind of what they looked like. They were just Tlaloc's little helpers. And they also kind of had little, oh, oopsie. They had their own specialties. Like one of them was known for the maize tassels, another was known for like flowers, another one was known for like paper making. So yeah, these are the Tlaloque. I drew 4 of them, I believe, but I'm sure there are plenty more. But look at them, aren't they cute? Aren't they adorable? These are the Tlaloque. And then I drew a Chibi Tlaloc as well. Where is he? Chibi Tlaloc and Chalchiutlicue, Mama and Papa. Mama and Papa. Look at them, they're adorable. And then there's the estranged daughter. Her name is, where is she? The strange daughter, her name is Wishtosiwat. She's also a Tlaloque. Sadly, I think she was kind of like, she was kind of pushed aside by her brothers, the other Tlaloque, and she became, kind of like the goddess of the salt waters. Unlike Tlaloc, the god of rain, and Chalchiutlicue, the goddess of sweet waters. They're so cute. I know, right? They're adorable. I like their cheek marks. I like that they tend to have like some sort of cheek mark. See, like they have their little circles. Like, isn't that adorable? I love them. I love them. So adorable. My favorite in terms of like the arts, it's gotta be this one. Tomi Yao Tekutli. He just looks like a grumpy boy. So yeah, those are the Tlaloque. They're cute. Yeah. Not only does it sound like we had a small folk around the world, but it seems like the house spirits of Germany had their counterparts in Mexico. Oh yeah. Yeah. It really does make you wonder if actual little tiny people existed, considering how common they are in like lore across the world. Can I be your little good boy? I'll bark for you. Ooh, bark, 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 bark. Wow! Be careful. I just want you to live out your life happy and free. Don't get too close to me. I will turn you into spaghetti. I will turn into spaghetti. I'm a black hole. I tend to do that. Akan nika nawat kimati. Hola, hola, numa rukin. I sadly do not speak Nawa. I am learning though. Thank you so much for sharing your comment in Nahuatl. I think it's a beautiful language. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's rad. Hi, Dawn After Dark. How are you? Let's see here. Overly sarcastic productions technically count as a history content creators, and well, it probably won't happen. I can always help. Who knows? Who knows? Joke's on you, I'm into that shit. You're into spaghettification? Well, whatever floats your boat. Spaghetti. Wait, so who is the Jade Water Goddess? That's Chalchiutlique. I just had her around here. Where is she? Chalchi! Chalchi! This is Chalchiutlique. She's the one on the right. That's her. She is Jade Skirt. She is the goddess of the sweet waters. OMG, I found the article. It wasn't a mayor, it was another freaking Mexican president who talked about elves. What? Let's see, Mexican president, is that AMLO? Mexican president posts photo of what he claims is an elf. Did not seem to be joking when he posted a photo of an aluche, a mischievous woodland spirit in Mayan folklore. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, that's so cool. That is really cool. Chat, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up in, let's see here. Let's see if I can pull this up in my Google Chrome. I think I saw that picture a while back. I remember. Okay, here we go. Chrome, Google Chrome. There it is! Okay, are you guys ready? It's a bit spooky. Bro, I'm gonna delete Adblock. It's so annoying. Remember when Adblock used to be good? You guys remember that? When it was actually like a good add-on? And then they kind of like sold themselves out. There it is! There it is! Whoa. Chat, what do you guys think? What do you think? Looks spooky. A woodland spirit. According to traditional Mayan belief, aluches are small mischievous creatures that inhabit forests and fields and are prone to playing tricks on people, like hiding things. Some people leave small offerings to appease them. Cutie. What a cutie. Yeah, I mean, if they're just out there to have a good time, just let them have a good time, bro. Just let them. I'd probably leave some offerings to them. You know, just to make sure they're well fed. I mean, in this economy, yeah, I understand, little aluche. I understand. You know, the people are hungry. So I'll probably leave some galletitas or something. It's called Adblock Plus. Boo! Boo! There does exist a fetishization of super gigantic women's mod. It's banned this band. Oh, wait, what happened? What happened? There was a population of very short people, I think, Indonesia. They were a result of island dwarfism from low amounts of food. Oh, I see. Tricksters, is it a monkey? I don't know. It could be a monkey, but I feel like as humans, sometimes we know when something is not a monkey. Like you get the weird feeling, right? There's like some sort of I feel like as humans we have a built-in vibe checker. You know, when something just doesn't feel right, and you don't see any particular evidence to back up your claims, but you feel it. And that might have been what AMLO felt at that moment. Like maybe it looks like a monkey, but there's something about about the vibes that just doesn't feel right. Let's see. It looks like I need soup. Get this man or creature. I don't know, they, them. Get them some milk and some soup. And maybe a bit of maize. Some of the folklore / myth I've heard say Alushas are cornfield guardians that can get angry without food offerings. Some similar interesting parallels to Eastern European Mora. Oh. Found the original tweet. Oh, there it is. Les comparto dos fotos de nuestra supervisión de las obras del Tren Maya. Oh, okay, dude, I remember this. I do remember this. But it does have a community note. It says this image is at least 2 years old. It was not taken recently, as this tweet suggests. Article from 2021 about... Article from 2021. I'm guessing it's the one that AMLO shared. Inglés y castellano Numa Ruikun. Pareidolia. If there's one gift we were given, it's gotta be that. I think I remember the people you're talking about is a magic man. Are you talking about Homo florensis? Again, Yamen a Jaime Musan. Oh god. I remember my mom was like really into Musan for a time. She was like, oh my gosh, like Chaaya, like you should look into him, like he knows a lot of things about the Mayans too. And I'm like, about that. Yeah, milk is great. I'll go get myself some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I mean, if you manage to collab with OSP, that would be an amazing collab. I'd love to collab. I'm always into a collab for sure. But yeah, that was interesting to look at. What an interesting little creature. Head pat. Man, I don't know what I would do if I were to see something like that. I don't even know what I would do. Like, I feel like I don't get scared super easily when it comes to, like, you know, watching any sort of like paranormal movies and such. But I think that's different to like when you actually experienced it. I've had two like pretty interesting experiences with the paranormal. One of them, and I say that these two experiences are significant because I wasn't the only one to feel it. So usually when I encounter something that is like suspicious, spooky, I think to myself, like, you know, it was probably just me. Like, I was probably maybe tired, or I'm overthinking something that is just normal. But in these two instances, I was not the only one to get, number one, the weird vibes, and number two, to like legit feel to experience the exact same thing. So, one experience, I remember it clearly. It was when I went to Anime Expo, and I was with two of my friends. So we booked a hotel, and we booked a suite. So that hotel room, it had like a separate bedroom, and then it had kind of like a living room area, where it had like a pull-out sofa. It had a dining table, and then it had like a mini kitchen. So we had a suite. It was lovely. And it was day 0 of the convention. So it was the day before the actual con started. So we just had some downtime, and I believe that year, me and one of my friends, we did what is known as an eat-a bag. It's when you have a bag and you put a lot of keychains on it to showcase your love and dedication to your favorite character. And so me and my friend, we were kind of spread out on the dining room table. I was at one end of the dining table. My friend was at another end of the table, because we had all of our merchandise spread out on the table. So I was focusing on my task. I think I was like pinning a keychain onto my bag, and when all of a sudden I feel as if something walked past me. Slowly, very smoothly. But you know how when someone walks past you, you feel the presence? You feel like the presence of something? And also you feel like the actual air itself like kind of move as it makes way, you know, while the person walks by. So I felt that. I felt like something just legit walk past me. And like I mentioned, I was at one end of the table, and whatever walked past me, it walked towards the other end of the table where my friend was sitting. So I felt that, and I kind of just paused, and I was like, that was weird. And then like a second or two later, my friend, I see her. I still have this clearly in my head. I see how she was focused on her bag, and then all of a sudden she stops. She pauses, and she lifts up her head, and she looks at me, and she says, "Something passed by here just now." And I was like, "So you felt it too?" You felt it too. And it was just weird because it's like the timing was perfect, because I felt it, and then as the whatever walked past us, it reached her, then she kind of stopped and felt it. And that's when we're like, yeah, that was something. OVNIs, it's like static slash electricity, but it wasn't static. It literally felt like something just walked past me. And I just, there's no way for me to explain it except just like literally, like if you're sitting down and someone walks past you, you can feel like the air kind of like move in a way, like you feel like a little bit of the like wind kind of move as the person displaces the air around them. So yeah, that happened, and it was creepy. It was creepy that it also happened in the day. And that's just a very clear memory I have. And I remember like that dining room table was right by the window, so we could like look out into, you know, the endless, not the endless abyss, but an endless fall from a very tall building. So yeah, that was one instance. Another instance that I encountered, it was when I was with another one of my friends. I was visiting her house, and back in the day, I was jobless, and I think I was also in summer break, so I was just, you know, I would spend the day and even like a good portion of the evening at my friend's house. And I remember that day I was like, man, you know, it's getting pretty late. It was like around midnight. It was getting close to 1, I believe. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I think it's about time I head home. And my friend was like, alrighty, I'll take you home. At that time, I didn't drive either. And so, my friend, she has like a front yard and a driveway. And so, we get into her car. Her car's in the driveway. And, we're like backing out of the driveway, and then from the corner of my eye, I see as if there's like someone standing in front of her front yard, right next to like a little tree that she has. And I didn't look towards it because I was like, huh, I think I'm just hallucinating. Like, to me, I was just like, I don't think it's anything. It's usually like when you just see something in the corner of your eye and it's like, you know, like maybe a tree or like a towel or something. So I was like, I don't think it's anything. So I didn't bother to look to the side. And so my friend, she pulls out of the driveway, and now we're like on the street. We're about to turn the corner. And then my friend tells me, did you see the person standing outside my front yard? And I was like, what? Like, you saw it too? And we look back because her house, it's kind of like in the corner. So like even though we were at the corner ready to turn on the next street, like we could, like if we look back, we could still see her house and like her front yard, like pretty clearly. And so we both look to the side. We look back and like there's nothing there. But like we both saw it. Like we both saw it, we both felt it, and it's like, you know what I mentioned when I mentioned earlier that your body just kind of has a like, there's just a way that your body feels that something's a bit off. So that's kind of what we felt. And yeah, it was weird. It was really weird because like we saw the person and it just like when we turned back, there was nothing. So yeah, those were my two spooky experiences. I hope you guys like them. Ovnis, it's like static electricity. Get it, Charlie. Get ominous. Greetings, traveler. Hi, the librarian of archives. Hello, welcome. How are you? That's spooky. Slenderman. Yeah, definitely spooky. Buenas tardes, Los Angeles. In Mo Wantin. Hola, how are you? 7 or sun size. 7. I don't know why the number 7 to me becomes an S. 7 and size. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, so those are my spooky stories. I lived. I still don't really know if there's any sort of explanation for why that happened, but we're okay. Hello, Chaaya, happy Monday. Hi, Ryujin, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I think one last thing, here where I live, there tends to be like this recurring sound, which is like, it's just weird. Like, it's just weird. It's a recurring sound. You know how like there are soundboards that if you press a button, it'll play a sound and it's like the exact same sound every time you press it, like it's a recording. So in my like apartment, there's like this recurring sound and it's like someone dropping a marble. It like drops and it's like ding, 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 ding. And like it's just weird because like it's the exact same sound every time. And yes, it could be like, oh, it's just a kid who like, you know, is playing with marbles. But like, I don't see how a kid playing with a marble would like be so loud and would be exactly the same, and it would continue for over the course of years. You know what I mean? Like, kids grow up and they no longer play with marbles, but this like marble sound effect just kind of continues. It's been a while since I've heard it though. My mom said she heard it recently. I personally didn't, but maybe because I always have my headphones. Did the Spanish Inquisitors arrive? What? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Yo soy Wendigo. Me llamo Fun Size. It's a pleasure to meet everyone. Hi! That's so cool. You're a Wendigo. Cool, 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 cool. I like that. I'm a black hole. I'm a black hole and I like to archive the history of the universe in my Cosmic Codex. But yeah, right now we were just talking about spooky stories. I've only had 2 spooky stories in my life. 2.5 spooky stories, I guess. Hi Pacos, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenido. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a good time to stop stream. I have been streaming for like 3 hours and a half by now. Guys, if you missed the collab earlier on Lucidius's channel, make sure to check it out. It was a really fun collab, and I think Lucidius did a fantastic job of like explaining a little bit of his own history as well in Brazil, and yeah, and I talked a little bit about my VTuber lore, on why I'm here, why I do this, and yeah, make sure to check it out. Wait, I think I have the link somewhere around here. yeah, if you missed it, make sure to check out the VOD. Make sure to subscribe to Lucidius as well. And then our next stream will be on Friday. I have a special surprise for you guys, so I hope you guys don't miss it. We're gonna be looking at the debut factory V Rising Volume 5. It is a project that I had the honor to participate in, along with many other wonderful VTubers. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at it on Friday, and I have a surprise. Okay, so if you don't want to miss the surprise, then I hope to see you there on Friday. We'll definitely be watching this tomorrow. Well, later today. Okay, see you Friday. It was fun to learn some new things and refreshers. Hydrated. Yay! Yay! Aquí estaremos. Gracias, gracias. Okay, chat, stop. We're free. The black hole won't eat us yet. Dun dun dun. Not yet. Not yet. But eventually I will. Nice stream. Waiting for the next one. Thank you. Because the other dimensions of reality connect, merge, and essentially interact with one another at times, we can glimpse aspects of these other realities as they express in ours, and truly perceive them in the immediacy and intimacy of our direct experience. However brief or fleeting the experience might be, it is still true experience because it was experienced by the person having it. That's beautiful. I love how you put that. Not right now. Actually, that reminds me of some theories in science about this whole other dimensions, and I think that's really cool. I was really into that when I was exploring lore about myself as Chaaya. But yeah, maybe we could talk about that in another stream. And bye Fanny Blair, bye, good night Ewan Edwards. Okay, I'll go to sleep. Good night YouTube. Twitch, we're gonna see if there's someone that we can raid. Let's see if there's someone we can raid. Oh, Amaris is streaming currently, so let's go say hello to Amaris. And YouTube, this is goodbye for now. See you guys on Friday. Bye. Took me a bit to type. It was really good. I'm glad you got it in before we ended stream. Stay wonderful, keep feasting and grow. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Good night. See y'all later. Good night, YouTube. Crap. No. Hold on. Guys, that was the wrong button. Good night, YouTube.